Hello class, today I am going to tell you about uses of prepositions, uses of prepositional verbs. I do write 5 prepositions: from, of, since, for, by. Today I am going to tell you about uses of from, how we can use from in sentences, of, since, for, by. Okay, first I am going to tell you about from. Now I am going to tell you about from point of time. I am going to tell you about from uses to point of time is indicate point of time, point of time, point any source. Source. Okay, here I am going to write he came from Paul. Is telling the source. He came from where he came from. From where he came? He came from Perth. Okay, he came from Perth. Then I will work from tomorrow. So it's point of time. I will work point of time. This is point of source. He came from Perth. I will work from tomorrow is point of time. If I will say she came from London and they will work from today, they will start work from today, tomorrow. So this is called a point of time and this is called point of any source. Okay? From. Now I am going to tell you about of. Okay? Got it? Now I am going to tell you about of. Now I am going to tell you about of. Of. Now here I am going to tell you about of. Of means to separate from surface. To separate from surface. For instance, she picked the mobile. She picked the mobile off the bed. She picked the mobile off the bed. Okay, and monkey jumped off the tree. Monkey jumped off the tree. Move the cup off the table. Off the table. Move the cup off the table. Move the cup off the table. Okay. And flowers are falling off the tree. Flowers are falling off the tree. Flowers are falling off the tree. Okay, so this is the off to separate from surface. To separate from surface, for example, she picked the mobile off the bed, so off touching the surface of the bed. Monkey jumped off the tree, so monkey jumped off the tree. It means the branches of the tree. So monkey touched the surface of the tree. So off is used for surface, to separate surface of something. So move the cup off the table. So cup is, where is cup? Cup is on the table. So move the cup off the table. So table touch. Cup is touching the surface of the table. So move the cup off the table. Flowers are falling off the tree. Okay, flowers are falling off the tree. So the use of. Now I am going to tell you about use of since. Okay, use of since. Use of since. Okay, so use of since, point of time. Use of since, point of time. Okay, if we say in morning, evening, afternoon, noon. Okay, exact time, 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 1 o'clock. So what we will use? We will use since. Since he is living in this house since 2019. It's a point of time, since 2019. Okay, I'm working since 2 o'clock. Okay, since 2 o'clock. Or we can also say I have been working. I have been working. I have been working. I have been working since 2 o'clock. Okay. Okay. So since if here I am going to write exact words of since a.m., since 2 a.m. or p.m. Okay, since 2 o'clock. So uses of uses of sin. If I will say he has been living in this house, he has been living in this house since morning. If I can also say he has been living in this house since evening, since morning, since noon, since afternoon. Okay, he has been living in this house since morning. Okay, it has been raining. It has been raining. It has been raining since morning. Since I'm going to tell you about uses of for. For is used for duration of time, purpose, exchange. Okay, three uses of for. For is used for duration of time, purpose, exchange. Uh, as since is used for just a duration of time, but for is used for duration of time, purpose, exchange. Now first I am going to tell you about duration of time. If I will say he has been living in this house for 2 months, he has been living in this house for 2 months. He has been living in this house. As I did tell you about here, for is telling the duration of time. He has been living in this house for 2 months. Okay, so here for is telling the duration of time. We can also say he has been living in this house for 10 years, for 2 days, for 2 months, for 10th month. Okay, so this is the duration of time. Now I'm going to tell you the purpose of for. What's the purpose of uses of for in purpose? Okay, if I will say he is going, he came in our house for money. So what's the purpose for her visiting? She came in house for money. Okay, he is going to England for study. Okay, he is going to England. He is going to England for study. So what's the reason behind it? Why he is going to England? For study. Okay, he is going to England for study. What's the purpose? The purpose behind it, because why he is going to England? Purpose behind it, he is going to England for study. Why he is going to England? He is going to England for study. Now I am going to tell you about purpose. Purpose. What's the is used? Why we use for? Sorry, for exchange. Now I am going to tell you exchange. I'm going to tell you about for exchange. For exchange, I gave my pen for Rs 100. You know, exchange. I gave my pen for 100 rupees. Exchange. Okay, she brought she bought a mobile for Rs amount. Okay, so this is the exchange. So for is used for another exchange. I give my pen for Rs 100. You know, he gave the money in exchange. What he or she got in exchange? He got a pen. Then she bought a mobile for Rs. Okay, so she gave her money and she bought a mobile for Rs. You know, exchange. Give money, and in exchange, what she did got, she did what did she get? She get a mobile. She bought a mobile. Okay, so this is a uses of for in exchange. Okay, now I'm going to tell you about use of buy. I'm going to tell you about by. As I did tell you about by used in passive voice. By used for in passive voice. So by used for by source. Source. If I will say he traveled by bus. So he traveled by bus. This is a source. This is a source. Okay, he traveled by bus. He traveled by train. He traveled by train. Okay, by vehicle. By vehicle. So this is a source. Okay, source of by. He traveled by bus. So duration of time. If we talk in by in time, so she will leave by 4 o'clock. She will leave by 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. She will leave by 4 o'clock. I go to school. I go to school. I go to school by 7 a.m. I go to school by 7 a.m. So this is a source and this is a time. Okay. Now I am going to tell you use of by beside. Use of by beside. If I will say beside. If I will say she was standing by. She was standing. She was standing by him. It's mean beside. Okay. He lives by my house. He lives by my house. So this is the use of beside. She was standing by him. He lives by my house. It's me. It's mean she was standing by him. It's mean beside. As we did use beside, so he lives by my house. He lives beside my house. We can also say he lives beside my house. This is the same meaning in beside, whether we use beside or by. So I hope you understand these uses of by, uses of for, okay, and uses of since, uses of, okay. Now in my next lectures I am going to tell uses of with, uses of in, uses of at, uses of on, uses of upon. Okay. Now then similarly we will complete our prepositional words and its uses, prepositional words uses, okay, in sentences. So I hope you will clarify the idea about a prepositional words. So I request to please subscribe my channel and like and share to others friends, and I will upload many more videos for you. So stay blessed.